Hello everyone. Oops, I forgot. This is the deck I'm using here, and this is the health reading for Trump, Thursday, September 18th, 2025. I guess it is a little bit of more UK time, or is he going straight home? I don't know. But how's his health? Obviously, we all know it's not good for a person with his conditions to be flying, to say the least, right? Goodness. Right there. Yeah, so I think he's talked so much that his throat is probably bothering him. The forces in motion for all day with the Seven of Pentacles is maybe even some TMJ problems from not sleeping well. And then because, well, my heart goes out to anybody that's going through troubling times and grinding their teeth at night. But it's hard for me to find compassion for him. Right? But anyway, this is a card that has to do with neck problems, TMJ, eating disorders, OCDs. It's not reverse, so I can't say it's like really bad. I just think it's more of his neck kind of craning, the way his neck cranes forward all the time anyway, because that's just what he does. And yeah, hello kitties out there. Hey. So kitties and puppies. Now, he's also, when it comes to, and I know it's health only with this one, but with these dailies, I read separate on what's happening to him, but I still get the feeling it's like he's still trying to figure out, he's trying to get his return on investment here. Like what's going to pay out, what's going to pay off. But maybe it's affecting his health that he's not getting a good response in the UK. I mean, doesn't his... I know you guys have told me before that in... I don't even have... Oh, goodness. I don't know where my dumpster is with his little troll doll in it, but... Drumpf itself means bent and broken in German, which is where the name originated from, which was his real name. His ancestors changed it. So, but you guys in the UK have told me that Trump means fart. Maybe he got some of that talk. Okay, Seven of Swords coming through in the challenge position. I have to read it as a reversal, which means that on the level of health, this could be a virus. So maybe he does pick up something and it leaves him with a really sore throat. Whew. On other levels, this is our card for whistleblowers. People who have quite the conflict of interest as well. That's him, of course. Sometimes it can be a card of an arms race. Inside of him, it's a race for arms. Who's going to win? I don't think he has an angel and a devil. I think it's all demonic. Anyway. Oh my goodness, again. Okay, in the morning, we have the Eight of Wands upright, but we have this guy again. He was over here yesterday. And I can't remember the other card that came with it. But anyway, so the Eight of Wands, when it comes to it's Mercury, so it's a lot of talking and communication and thinking. And in Sag, it's like fire. That's why it's like, coming down hard. When it comes to health, this is somebody who needs to slow down. But it's really just I kind of think it's because this is a card of air travel. I think in the morning he's coming back home. I'll could be wrong about that, but this looks like it to me. So maybe they just have breakfast together. Maybe they do breakfast, or maybe he's just like, I'm out of here, man, because these people aren't treating me right. And then with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, if he does that, it's because he's lazy and stubborn. But this is also a card of an acute illness. And when I shuffle, I'm focusing in on health and looking for illness, and we certainly have it here. Intestinal problems are hallmarks of this card because Saturn tends to constrict joints and all of that, but it's my card for not really assimilating nutrients, and because that card goes slow anyway, and when it's reversed, it's stuck. So, yeah. If this card had come through, if the Eight of Wands had come through reversed, I would be wondering if he had headaches and breathing problems, or maybe falls off his horse. But maybe it was just a bad card flop, and this one was meant to be reversed as well. Or there really is a lot of news coming out, and maybe it's something about the Charlie Kirk sniper thing that I know he had a part in. Maybe there's some of that. Maybe this is major neck problems, and he's so angry he can't even speak, and he's had TMJ grinding his teeth all night, and because of a whistleblower, and it does have to do with Charlie Kirk. Let's see. Oh, gets even better. Midday, he's got a migraine by midday. He's in a world of hurt. He's got, his mind won't shut off. He's got so many problems going on. He might, well, it's not reversed, so I can't say he's going to fall down, the stairs from Air Force One, or trip going up, or whatever. But when it's upright, this is our card for a lot of anxiety and fears and major stress, and he just, won't stop thinking. And I don't think he ever feels guilty or regrets anything, but he does have nightmares, and he does have cruelty coming from others. Okay. Oh, yeah, and it won't stop coming. It's coming out. It's actually, a lot of it is originating out of Russia because, they want us to fall. They want us to fall, and that's why that's why Putin is, he found his useful idiot, and Agent Krasnov is going to fall. Two of Wands when it comes to health. It's upright, so I can't say that, there's an accident unless it was supposed to be reversed. But this has the connotations to me of being accident prone because it is Mars and Aries. And if he does trip and fall or have an accident, it's because of the fact that he's been sleep deprived, and he can't stand what other people are saying about him either. I think he's just going to be beat up beyond FUBAR. It's going to be FUBAR, man. Yeah. Okay, what else? Anything else with this one? I keep feeling like there's something else. Like he's looking out to the future to try to make some plans, and every time he does, he can't stop thinking about everything that's going wrong and how do I fix this problem and stay in control when all this is coming out. Oh my goodness, okay. And then later on in the evening, so it really could be traveling, and he's got a migraine, but later on in the evening we have the moon reversed, and we are headed for the solar eclipse. Moon reversed with the Three of Cups reversed. So the moon reversed is my card. Now, I wouldn't read this way for my clients, but for him, It's my card for paranoia and a lot of unhappiness and a lot of confusion and somebody who is deeply depressed and insane. And, I would, if it were a client, I would ask, oh, are you going through the dark night of the soul? What's going on? And we'd have a conversation. But for him, because he doesn't do any personal process work, forget about it. He's insane. And the Three of Cups reverse means he's going through it in a lonely way. The Three of Cups is one of my cards for depression and major resentments. And when it comes to health, it's just more overindulgence. And yeah, go ahead, tell me he doesn't drink. Go ahead. Oh yeah, and then with the Ten of Cups. Oh, and with the Five of Pentacles. Whoa. So this is America here on one level. I like the way Libby reads that, and I liked seeing it also as LGBTQ, right? But it's got the happy America, happy family. I mean, the true meaning of this card upright is happy family. Reversed is dysfunctional family. So he can't wait to get home to America where he thinks he's in control and he's got his family and blah, blah, blah. But when he gets there, he's rejected and just wants to do some blow. And he's got major health problems. When we have, and this is so weird because, he's grifting constantly. So how does he have financial loss? Well, I think this is him. I think this is him coming home and people wanting him to lose his job. Because when we have the Five of Pentacles upright, it's our card for financial loss, job loss, bankruptcy, poverty, feeling left out, isolated. Maybe he's coming home to a lot of Americans feeling the crunch of unhoused people, and we have compassion for them, and he doesn't. And yeah, man. When it comes to health with this card, it is mental fog, instability, stress. Maybe he has a head cold even. How much blow can a person do with all life? Well, I guess he could go ask Charlie Sheen. Maybe he needs to have a conversation with Charlie Sheen, who apparently has, well, I guess he's been sober for, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, these two cards are in it's the foundation for the whole day. Same thing with these two. His day starts out terrible and it gets even worse. But down here, with the Seven of Cups, yeah, he's going to spin everything. But this is our Venus in it's our Venus in Scorpio card, and it's right next to Melania's card, and he wants Melania. Meanwhile, she's doing the shell game to get the fuck away from him. Yeah. Should we play hide and seek, honey? On the plane? And then she's gone. She gone. Meanwhile, I'm sure she got her payment up front. And that affects his health. This definitely affects his health. So it does look like he comes home first thing in the morning and this is the rest of his day. But anyway, Seven of Cups, when it comes, if you're keeping track of the stats for like what, health meanings, this is a card that can have to do with poisons and problematic infections. It can be, like a dangerous, abusive partner even. Maybe Melania has slipped him something. It's the only way she could get me to be a fan for her. Oh my goodness. Ugh. So I think that's about it. I don't know if I have anything else to say because this is flat out Melania, unless it's him. No, it's her. It's her. But this is another card of like hair, looking for his hair. Can't. Which cup is it? Which shell is his real hair? Where's my toupee? Oh, which cup is it under? Oh my god. Okay, I had to stop. I'm gonna get this uploaded. Bye, you guys. Have a wonderful day.